Hi, my name is Dave Grant. I'm a certified financial planner and the founder of Retirement Matters, a financial planning and investment management company in Barrington, Illinois. As you may have seen these videos before, we get into some deep topics. We try and keep it top level because I don't want to stretch this into a 15-20 minute video. This is a topic today that we can get dangerously long-winded on, but I want to keep this at a 3 to 5 minute video. We are talking about pension maximization today. So if you don't know what pension maximization is, let's start at the top. When you have a pension from a company, you obviously have different election options most of the time. So you can choose to take it as a pension payment over your lifetime. You can choose to do a pension payment that is 50% joint and survivor. So that means that you get a benefit when you pass away. Your spouse gets 50% of your benefit for the rest of their life. Or you can do a different split of that, whether it's 100% joint and survivor. So the benefit that you get when you pass away is actually the same as what your spouse gets. So lots of different options there. Pension maximization, instead of taking a split benefit between you and a partner, it aims to take the maximum benefit that you can take and take the difference of what you would take with a single life pension, which is the most you can get, but disappears after you die, takes the difference in the amount there versus one of the split pension payment options, purchases life insurance on your life, and hopefully the benefit's going to be higher when you pass away, and you're actually paying lower premiums. You're actually getting a nice spread in between the bigger benefit you're getting versus the one you are not getting in the lower payment. I'm going to give you a blog post here, which, if that made no sense at all, in the show notes of this video, go ahead and take a look at this blog post. It'll explain it in detail, and hopefully that will make more sense. So for example's sake, let's say that you had a $2,800 a month single life pension versus a $2,100 a month 100% joint survivor pension. So the payment's the same for you and your spouse. That $700 delta, that could be used to purchase life insurance, and the aim is to get the premium per month to be less than that $700 a month, which will actually give an annuity benefit when that life insurance kicks in. When you die, an annuity gets purchased where the monthly income is higher than what you're actually giving up in doing all of this process. So why would you even consider doing this versus just taking a 50% joint survivor benefit? Well, for one, if you take the life insurance option, you may actually be able to turn that life insurance lump sum over to an annuity and get a bigger payment than you would have done should you have taken a joint and survivor annuity. Secondly, you can, if you're taking that single life, if you've got great health in your family, you could be living a long time. So if you're living another 20 to 30 years, you're actually getting a lot more money over that single life period. And it could be a case of, if you think, okay, I might live longer than my spouse, then you get a lot bigger benefit over your lifetime versus having a smaller benefit with the potential of some going to your spouse. Additionally, if you are healthy, you may find that that delta that you're actually using to purchase life insurance premiums is actually a lot less in purchasing the life insurance premium than you actually would be in giving up the pension. So you can get a bigger benefit for a smaller purchase price and actually get out ahead in every scenario. The last benefit, and this is kind of a big one, is if your spouse predeceases you, you've now got a life insurance policy in place on yourself. You've got a big pension benefit that it's going to disappear, and who cares because your spouse has actually predeceased you. You can now change the beneficiary on that life insurance to leave it to your children or your grandchildren, and now what would have been just a pension that disappeared with you and your spouse now becomes a whole inheritance that you can leave for your family members. It becomes a whole lot more valuable to your whole family. So what are the cons to this pension maximization? And there are some big ones. Some companies, for example, if you want retiree medical benefits for both yourself and your spouse, they will require that you take a joint and survivor pension as well, because they don't want you mixing and matching all these benefits. If it's joint things that you need, everything has to be joint. Another con can be, if you're not as healthy as you thought you would be, your life insurance benefit that you're paying for may actually not be big enough for your spouse should you pass away pretty quickly. in leaving them with enough income to last them for the rest of their life. And lastly, you're going to be keeping this insurance policy going well into your 70s, 80s, 90s potentially. And there could be a chance that should you change banks or various different things change, like you move house and you're getting premium notices sent to you an old address, that this insurance policy lapses because premiums aren't being paid. So now this whole structure that you built is now null and void because you didn't make the premiums, and so it's just been a big waste. So you got to be on top of this the whole time, or designate someone to be on top of it if you don't think you will be into your old age. So, in a nutshell, this is what pension maximization is. It's looking at a joint survivor pension versus a single life annuity pension tied to life insurance to see if you can get a bigger benefit for you and your spouse overall. It's not for everyone. It does take a lot of analysis and understanding health history and what the risks and rewards are going to be, but it is a good fit for some people. If you have any questions, my name is Dave Grant. You can reach me at retirementmattersillinois.com. There you can read about the other things that I'm exploring in retirement conversations with clients and things that I'm helping them with. I'll see you next time.